Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam, and today's gonna be the start of a new reading vlog slash challenge. So I wanted to start a new challenge because I like challenging myself and I love finding out more about my reading taste and what I like in books. I thought about this because in the month of September I'm gonna read 3 books that are from authors that I loved some of their books and that I hate another book or some of the other books. I picked 4 authors that I'm going to read from, and yeah, I'm just gonna present them to you so you can so I can start this challenge. So the first one is Ruth Ware. So I loved The Death of Mrs. Westerway by Ruth Ware. It's my favorite so far. I loved it so much. I quite enjoyed The Turn of the Key. I thought it was good. It's not my favorite. It's not The Death of Mrs. Westerway, but I liked it. I really enjoyed myself. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. This one was a 5, obviously. But I hated One by One. I hated with a passion One by One. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was pointless. I hated it. And I think I gave it 1 or 2 stars. I can't remember, but yeah, I hated it. And it was her newest book, and I was questioning myself I don't like Ruth Ware, or I just don't like her newest stuff, because yes, these are kind of newish, but they're not new, like this one. Anyway, I think this one came out in 2020, or 2021, something like that. I can't remember. Yeah. So for Ruth Ware, I'm obviously going to read The It Girl. So I'm going to read her newest release, so I can confirm if new books from Ruth Ware are for me or not. If this is a flop, I'm just gonna give up on her newest releases. I'm just going to read her backlist, because yes, this is kind of a hit or miss. So I'm really excited. The premise sounds super fun. We're following women coming back together. They were friends when they were younger. Something happened when they were younger. I think a murder or something of one of their friends. And years later, they come back to their hometown, and things are starting to come up, about this murder. So yeah, so I'm really excited. So this is the first book that is going to be included in this vlog. The next authors, I'm gonna say authors, are Gray Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. I really enjoyed The Wife Between Us. I think I gave it a 4 star, and I thought that Anonymous Girl was bleh. So this one I gave a 3 stars. I think it was not bad, but it was just meh and kind of forgettable, So I'm going to read for these ones. They have the Golden Couple that just came out not a long time ago, but the one that I have on my TBR is the one before, and that is You Are Not Alone. So this one I have no idea what it is about, but if I don't like this one, I'm just gonna give up on these authors. I'm not gonna read The Golden Couple. I don't know what this is about, but I'm really excited to read it. Next is an author that is really popular, but I'm gonna include it in this video because it's gonna be it or it's not, or I'm gonna give up on this author, and that is Riley Sager. So I read Final Girls and I quite enjoyed it. I think I give it a 4 out of 5 star. The last time I lied was a 5 out of 5 star. I really loved it. And Survive the Night, I think, is one of my most hated books ever. I hated this book so much. I think it's a 1 star. It was stupid, super stupid, and I hate how Riley Sager is writing is female characters. I just don't like it. It's like it doesn't know women. and I hate it. Anyway, this one I'm going to read, well, a book that I already started, but yeah, I'm gonna finish it, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it, and that is The House Across the Lake. So this is his newest release, and if I don't like this, I'm just not going to read any new Riley Sager. I really want to read Lock Every Door and Home Before Dark. If I have time in this reading vlog, I will include them in it, because I heard amazing things about them, like both of them, and I heard they're really different from any of his other books. So yeah, but I'm just not going to pick a new Riley Sager ever if this one is like not good. So really intrigued. Like I said, I started it. I'm more than halfway through. I'm gonna give you an update later. I have to go to a dinner party, like a birthday surprise party, and like I need to leave in like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna quickly wrap this intro, and yeah, I'm gonna give you my thoughts later when I'm gonna be back. But yeah, this is the audiobook in this reading vlog. And finally, the last author is Peter Swanson. So I read 8 Perfect Murders and I liked it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 star. I quite enjoyed myself. It was, yeah, I really enjoyed myself. And maybe it's because we're following like a male character, because in every value break we're following a female character, and I hated that book. This was a 1 or 2 stars, I can't remember again, but this was pointless and stupid, and just as female characters were in this one, there was not a lot, but they were so unbelievable. Like, they're not women. Like, no women would think like that. Anyway, so yeah. Again, Peter Swanson. It's gonna be a love or break it, like, for sure. Yeah. The book that I picked for this reading vlog is 9 Lives. So I have high hopes for this one, because this one is kind of a reimagining of Then There Were None by Agatha Christie, and I really love that story. I really love that premise of like people on an island and they're getting killed like one by one. But you know, with Ruth Ware, one by one, it didn't work. So maybe this one will work, maybe it will not work. We're gonna see. But yeah, if this book doesn't work, I'm giving up on Peter Swanson. So this is the last book included in this reading vlog. So here's the TBR. So we have 4 books. So this is the final stack. I'm really excited, and also, you know, they're all like mystery trailers, and we're going into fall, and it's gonna be spooky season soon, so I'm really excited. But yeah, give you an update on The House Across the Lake later. Now I have to go because yeah, I need to go to this dinner party. So yeah, see you later with an update. And yeah, I'm really excited for this challenge. So I hope you will enjoy this video, and I'll see you for an update later on. Bye. Hi everyone, it's the day after the intro that I did, introducing, you know, this reading vlog. And I told you guys, I know that I was going to update you on The House Across the Lake, but I didn't. I am somewhat enjoying this. It's really more intriguing than Survive the Night, for sure. I'm really bored and over the mid-40 woman that just had a mental breakdown and who's an alcoholic. Like, I can't with that, because they're not reliable, and I don't know if I can trust what she's seeing and what she's hearing and what she's experiencing, because she's always drunk. So is that true or not? I really don't know, and I don't like it. I'm really over that type of main character, but I really love the after and before. I'm like always guessing what's gonna happen, and I'm really enjoying that. I'm also enjoying the setting. I love a secluded place and that the killer can be only like these 5 people. I love that. I really, really love that. And yeah, I'm 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 intrigued, so I'm going to continue on with it, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. Hi, I'm currently editing this vlog, and I just realized that I didn't give any new update on the house across the lake. So it's months after I read it, but I'm still I'm still thinking about it, and that's a great thing. I think it proves that this book worked for me. I loved the ending. The ending was unhinged. The ending was kind of over the top crazy, kind of a little bit supernatural too, which I really enjoyed. And yeah, I am going to read another Riley Saker's book. I think Survive the Night was a fluke because, like I said, I quite enjoyed Final Girls. I really enjoyed The Last Time I Lied. Hated Survive the Night, but I quite enjoyed The House Across the Lake. So yeah, I am going to pick another Riley Sager's book. I still have Home Before Dark and A Lock Every Door to read, but I heard those two are like one of his best works. So yeah, I think Survive the Night was just not a good book, and it was just not made for me, you know, and made for a lot of people because yeah, there's not like rave reviews about it. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed the ending. Like I said, which is rare with me, in thrillers. I tend to be pretty picky about the endings of my thrillers and mystery. Yeah, I am searching for specific things. I don't know yet what are those specific things that I'm trying to find in endings, but I know the stuff that I don't like. I know what I don't like, and it was not part of this book, so that's pretty great. But yeah, just wanted to pop in to wrap this up quickly so you can go to my thoughts on the other book, which is You Are Not Alone by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. So I'll leave you to that. Hi everyone, so I'm at work right now, and I just wanted to pop in to tell you that I started a new book for this challenge, and that is You Are Not Alone by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. I'm currently listening to the audiobook, and the audiobook is narrated by 2 narrators. I'm quite enjoying it, and I'm really intrigued by the story so far. It started with bang, and it's just like mysteries after mysteries after mysteries, so I'm super intrigued. And first of all, huge trigger warning for suicide, because yes, it's intense. It happens like in the beginning of the book. There's no like trigger warning mentioned in the front of the book or in the back, so I'm giving you the trigger warning if you wanted to read this book, and you know, you could be triggered by suicide mentions and just a suicide scene, you know. Anyway, I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, we're following a bunch of characters. They're a bunch of women, and basically the main character is Shay, and she witnessed a suicide, and that really affected her gravely. And she kind of embarks in this mystery with this group of women that we don't know yet what they're doing, but they're sketchy, and I think they're doing something that is not legal. And yeah, we're also following the some women in this group of women, and they're talking a little bit about what they're doing, but not. So it's kind of a mystery still. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and yeah, so far. But you know, it could like go wrong anytime. But so far, I'm enjoying it. I'm like on page 69. I'm gonna continue listening to the audiobook. It's good so far. It's good. So I just wanted to give you an update because, yeah. Hi everyone. So I wanted to pop in and tell you that I finished You Are Not Alone by Gary Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. And I'm happy to say that I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I quite enjoyed it. This is definitely more of a mystery than a thriller, but I was super intrigued. I thought it was well done. I wanted to find out like what was going on with these women and what was going on like with this murder and stuff. And yeah, it was just like, I don't want to spoil anything, but it was really good. I really enjoyed myself. I love a group of women who are doing like bad things and they know it and they do it anyway, and they try to cover everything up. I really enjoyed that. And the audiobook was really great. And I was already intrigued by The Golden Couple, which is the book that came out this year in April by these two authors. So yeah, I was already like intrigued by it, but I really wanted to read that one because if I didn't like that one, I don't think I would have picked up The Golden Couple. But now I will because I quite enjoyed it. So I think An Anonymous Girl was just a flop, and you know, it was their first book together. So it's, yeah, maybe it was just like a first book kind of thing. But yeah, I'm really, really happy that I like it, and I'm super happy that I'm going to pick these authors' new books in the future. Like I'm really, really happy that I'm doing this video because I'm just, yeah, it's just going to confirm if these authors are for me or not, and I would not lose my time, you know, with some authors. So yeah, really happy. This is it for You Are Not Alone. And yeah, I'll see you with an update when I'm gonna start a new book for this video. So, see you! Hi! As you can tell, I'm in my car. I'm just back from a doctor's appointment. I'm fine, don't worry, everything is good. But yeah, I'm just parked in my car, and I just wanted to tell you that I started The It Girl by Ruth Ware. So I started it yesterday, and I'm already almost like halfway through it. I'm really I'm flying through it. I'm enjoying it. I don't know yet if it's like an amazing, you know, Ruth Ware book. I really love the audiobook. It's narrated by Imogen Church. I love this narrator, and yeah. And I have some theories of what happened. So spoilers are not, because they're just theories. Maybe they're not like true, you know. But basically, in this book, we're following mainly Anna, who's started college, and she found out that she had a kind of a roommate in her dorm, and her name is April. She's like a rich hit girl, you know, like really important, really like, you know, a rich girl. And but she seems kind to Anna, and she befriended her like really quickly. And then they became friends with also Emily and Hugh and Will and Ryan, and they're like a bunch of friends together in college. And we're going back and forth with the after and before. So basically, after the murder of April and before the murder of April. And Anna was kind of a key witness in the trial, and we're trying to figure out if the killer, well, the accused killer, is really the killer, you know, because now he's dead, but he always claimed his innocence. And Anna is with Will, who, and they're married, they're expecting also, but Will was April's boyfriend, so before she died, you know. So it's kind of a complicated situation, you know. And my theory, okay, is that John Neville, the accused one, the accused murderer, is not the one that did it. Actually, I think Will either did it, the boyfriend. You know, it's always the boyfriend. The boyfriend slash Hannah's husband, or Ryan, maybe? Ryan, Ryan got a stroke at like 20 for no particular reason. So maybe it was the shock of April's murder or the shock of killing her that make him have a stroke. I don't know. So I suspect both of them. Those are my two suspects. So we'll see how those go. But yeah, so far it's good. I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to read more. And yeah, I'll update you when I'm gonna have more to say on the book, or maybe have another theory. So see you with an update.
Hi, I'm at work right now. The kids are not here today, so it's a planning day for me, and I wanted to update you on the head girl. So I read a little bit more, and seriously, it could either be Emily, Will, or even like Ryan. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm more suspicious of Emily right now. Or it could be the professor, true. Myers. Dr. Myers. Yeah. Could be him too. Anyway, so yeah. I'm not sure what to think about this book. It's like super predictable. I feel like I can know what's gonna happen. And it's not really thrilling. It's a really slow-paced book. The audiobook is really helping me because I think if I read this book like physically, I would be like bored. Seriously. So far it's a 3. If it's Will, the killer, the bad guy, it's gonna be a 3. Or maybe even a 2. Like it's too predictable and I'm kind of annoyed with Anna right now. April's sister, November, doesn't make any sense why she pops in like now. I feel like, yeah, it's unnecessary. Anyway, I'm gonna continue on while I grade some papers and update you later with something if something came up. But yeah, or with my rating, my final rating of this book. So, yeah. So it's Will. Or we think it's Will. I still have like an hour and 15 minutes off of the audiobook, so a lot can happen in that time, but it's so predictable. It's the boyfriend, you know? God. It's so annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna continue on, but yeah, I'm not happy. Not happy at all. Hi, I'm home. Yeah, I stopped working like quite a while ago. I did some errands and I finished The It Girl by Ruth Ware. And I'm sad to say it's a 3. So it's I was not blown away by this book and I was not like disgusted by it. So that's why it's a 3. Yeah. The characters felt flat. The twist was okay. I guess it was not like, yeah, I kind of saw it. Not at the beginning, like for sure, but when she went to this person, I was like, okay, that person is the killer. And yeah. So I was disappointed with the ending, and everything just is happily ever after, you know, and I hate that. So it's, yeah, not not happy. I am going to pick new Ruth Ware books because I love her writing, and sometimes she can really surprise me. It's just that the two newest book that she came with were kind of flop for me. So yeah, so that's kind of annoying, but I'm still gonna pick Ruth Ware. I feel like, yeah, I'm still going to. Anyway, so this is my update. I have one book left for this vlog, which is 9 Lives by Peter Swanson. So I'm going to update you when I will start that book. So see you for the next book. Bye. Hi everyone. So I wanted to tell you that I started 9 Lives by Peter Swanson. I'm like 130 pages into it. I am so far enjoying it. I'm listening to the audiobook. I had a hard time at first with the audiobook. I thought the narrator was just not great, but it's really much better. I got like kind of used to the narrator. But yeah. So I thought this book was set like on an island and like people were invited to this island, but no. Basically, 9 people received this well, this paper, this list, and on this list there's everybody's name, so there's 9 names, and so far there's been 3 murders, and I'm enjoying it. Like I said, it kind of feels like I said, and then there were none, and it's not set in a secluded place. So it's set all over the United States, and we're following all of these characters and how their lives and kind of like their secrets, and they're trying to figure out like why they're on the list, because one of them is a FBI agent, and so she is trying to figure out like who's killing all of these people and what is connecting everyone with each other, and you know, why them basically, and why did they receive like only the list of everyone. Like, it just doesn't kind of make sense. Anyway, so, and we're going like, there's like different parts, and the parts are separated with like, you know, in the part 9, there's like the first person that's killed, then it's 8, 7, like we're doing like kind of backwards, and I'm enjoying this. Yes, I'm enjoying this so far. So I'm intrigued. I can't wait to read more of it, but yeah, I will tonight read a little bit more. I have a class tonight actually with you know, university. I'm back at school, if you didn't know, and so I started my master's, and yeah, I have a master class tonight. So it's all on Zoom, which is just like the best. So yeah, I'm gonna have my class, but I'm still going to read until my class. So I'm going to listen to the audiobook a little bit more and give you an update when something happened or something is revealed. So hi everyone, so we are the next day, and I have an update on 9 Lives. I know I'm still at the same place, but yeah, I have an update. So I'm on page 228, and oh my god. Okay, oh my god. I totally forgot to tell you something yesterday. But basically, we're also in the mind of like the killer. Yeah, and it's really interesting. He's unhinged. I don't know what his motivation is to kill all of these people. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I just want to know why he's doing that, like why he's killing people, and
Why them? What do they have in common that makes you want to kill all of them? Yeah, those are my two questions, the two things that I want to know. But yeah, I hope we're gonna find out like soon. But yeah, I'm going to continue reading it. I'm flying through this book. Like seriously, it's been only like 2 days and I'm flying through it. I'm really enjoying it. So that's a good thing, a really good thing. So I'm just going to continue on with my reading and tell you and come back with an update. So see you. Oh my god, there's only 2 people left. There's 7 people dead. There's only 2 people left alive. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. Oh my god. I'm losing my English. I was about to say mon dieu. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm like this I just want to know why. Why he's killing all of these people and why them? Why them? I just want to understand. God, I'm so close to the end. Like, so close. I'm on page 269 and there's 320 pages. So I'm so close to the end. I have like 50 pages left. I have like less than an hour left. So I'm just going to the audiobook. So I'm just going to continue reading this. And yeah, I'm going to talk about it when I'm going to be done with it. But I'm really enjoying it, which I'm really surprised because, yeah, Every Vow You Break was total shit. So I'm pretty impressed. So yeah. See you with an update. His real name is Jack? He's the killer. Oh my god, his real name's Jack. He's the killer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I have to continue. I just wanted to say that. Oh my god, I'm shook. Hi, I'm really sad to say that I'm disappointed with the ending. Well, it's a recurring thing with Peter Swanson. It's my 3rd book from him. And all of his endings are just not it for me. I thought it was really lazy for an ending. Hey, le parcours. My cat is like doing parkour everywhere. Are you okay? Are you okay? I really think that his endings are kind of lazy, especially this one. Like, this was easy. This was lazy. This was just like not exciting. It was not new and innovative, and that's why it's gonna be a 4. Because I really enjoyed the book. I really enjoy the mystery and the thrilling part of it, of like who he's gonna kill next, and why are they all related? Like, what is the linking point between all of these people? And then it was revealed, and I was like, okay, really lazy. Anyway, so this is a 4. It's still a good book. It's just the ending. So I'm gonna forget about the ending, and I'm just gonna think about like the good times I had while reading this. Because yes, I had a great time. Yeah. So it's a 4-star for Peter Swanson. So am I gonna read more Peter Swanson? Yes. Am I gonna love everything he's gonna come up with? Probably not. But I'm still gonna pick his books. So, this was my like last chance with him, like my last draw. And yeah, I'm going to read more Peter Swanson. For this video, I would like to read, I know it's probably like a really long vlog already, but I would like to read another Ruth Ware book. And why not her first one? Like, I read The Death of Mrs. Westaway, which was our 4th one. Yeah. The Turn of the Key, our 5th one. one by one or sixth, and the hit girl or seventh. So why not go back, way back in the past and read her debut novel, In a Dark Dark Wood? I think it would be really interesting and to see where she comes from, because I loved the fourth and the fifth one, hated the sixth one, and was meh about the seventh one. So is it like because I love her older stuff and I just don't like her newest stuff anymore? I would like to read In a Dark Dark Wood, and I have it on my shelf, so why not add a bonus book for this look? I think I'm gonna do it. Hi, I just started In a Dark Dark Wood by Ruth Ware, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I'm not far into it. I'm like 6 chapters into it. How many pages? Yeah, like 45 pages in. But so far I'm enjoying it. I love the premise of a bunch of people going into this like cabin in the woods, like this, well, big house. Well, how do you say chalet in English? Is it cabin? Anyway, a shack? A chalet? Whatever. Uh, I love the premise of a bunch of people going there for like a hen's bachelorette party, and the bride is not here yet. So, and we're slowly like learning what is the connection between the characters, the people there, and the bride. And I think the bride is not gonna show up. I think she's gonna be dead, or she will never show up, and they will try to figure out like what's going on. So that's what I think is going to happen. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Yeah. Right now I'm downloading again The Sims 4. I wanted to play tonight, but yeah, I need to like do an update. So I'm doing an update now, because the last time that I played was December 9th, 2020. Almost 2 years. So yeah, needed an update, so I'm doing that on my computer now. I'm also making dinner, so we have a burrata here with some tomatoes. I'm gonna add some fresh basil on top with olive oil. My boyfriend has some chorizo sausage, and I'm also making some how do you say that in English? God, I'm so bad. Calamari frit. Good. What? I'm so bad. Fried calamari. Thank you. Yes, I'm doing that also. And yeah, so I'm gonna play The Sims tonight, and I'm gonna read more of In a Dark Dark Wood. But yeah, I'm listening to the audiobook. Every Ruth Ware audiobooks are just really good because they're all narrated by Imogen Church, and I really love that narrator. So quite enjoying this, and I'm really excited to play The Sims. So I'm gonna give you an update later on with my Sims and also my reading. So see you later. Hi, it's editing me again. I was editing this vlog again, like I said earlier, and somehow one of my clips for this vlog, the sound, the audio didn't upload with the video. It was corrupted somehow. I don't know how. Anyway, I was talking to In a Dark Dark Wood, but like I said, it's been months since I've read this book. And unlike The House Across the Lake, I do remember a little, but not that much. And but I remember, I love the setting, I love the characters, I really love the plot twist. I kind of, some of them I kind of see coming, but others I didn't. Yeah, I think it would be like my third favorite Ruth Ware. So it's pretty great. I'm gonna give it a 4 stars. So you know, my favorite one is obviously The Death of Mrs. Westaway. It just has a special place in my heart. I love this book so much. Next is The Turn of the Key. Then it's going to be In a Dark Dark Wood. And after that, The It Girl, and finally One by One. So I think this vlog really solidified the fact that I think Ruth Ware's oldest works are gonna be good match with me, but her like newest stuff is just not that settled if I'm gonna like it or not. So she's not like a favorite author because yes, I love her older stuff, but I still have to read The Lion Game and The Woman in Cabin 10, which I heard mixed things about those, and they're like her older stuff, so we'll see. But yeah, her two newest stuff, I didn't really enjoy it. You know, One by One was absolutely shit for me. It was garbage for me. Okay, that's my opinion. I know some people loved it, and The Hit Girl was a meh. It was just, it was okay. It was not like groundbreaking, incredible. And In the Dark Dark Wood was much better. So I'm really glad I read this book, to leave this vlog on a good note, you know, because I was really disappointed that I didn't like The Hit Girl. And I'm really happy I read another Ruth Ware book and I quite enjoyed it. You're gonna see now the conclusion of this vlog and my thoughts on all of these books and what I'm taking from this video and what I'm not taking. And yeah, I'll see you just in a minute. It's me again. Like I said, I'm editing this video and completely forgot that I didn't do any outro for this vlog and I didn't do any conclusion, so I'm gonna do it now. So for this vlog I decided to read at first 4 books, but I included a bonus one after. Holy shit! My boyfriend is playing video games. I'm gonna close the door and be right back. So yeah, like I said, I finished 5 books and I'm just gonna talk about them in a little bit and my ratings, my final ratings, what I'm taking from this video, and what are my plans to do in the future. Maybe I will do another edition, we'll see. So I decided to title this video, you probably already seen it, you know, after all this time, but Jamais 203. It's a French expression, French saying. It kind of means that you have to try at least 3 times to know if something is good for you or if it's made for you. Because you know, for Gray Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen, I read Anonymous Girl and The Wife Between Us. So 2 books before I read a 3rd one, You're Not Alone. I did the same thing for Peter Swanson. So I read 8 Perfect Murders and then I read Every Vow You Break, 2 books, and then I read a 3rd one. It's not the case for Ruth Ware and Riley Sager. So for both of them, I read 3 books before reading a new one here in this vlog. Or but yeah, I thought that Jamais 203 was kind of fun, so I decided to use it. So the first book that I finished for this vlog was The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager, and I quite enjoyed it. I give it a 4 out of 5 star, and it really helped me knowing that Survive the Night was just not a book for me. It was just a one-time thing because I enjoyed Final Girls and I really loved The Last Time I Lied, and I quite enjoyed The House Across the Lake, and I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy Home Before Dark and Lock Every Door. So I think Survive the Night was just not it. It was just not the book for me. So I'm still gonna trust this author and I'm still gonna pick his works I'm quite excited for a new book. I don't know if he's coming out with a new book. Let me check. He's coming out with a new book. It sounds so fun. It's called The Only One Left, and we're following a woman that was not accused but was suspected of her killing her entire family. So everyone thinks that she hung with a rope her sister, that she stabbed her father, and that she killed her mother. And now she's like 70 years old, and she's mute. She can't speak, and she has a way to communicate with her nurse through a typewriter, and she wants to tell her everything. And oh, it sounds fun. We're gonna discover like what happened to the family massacre. And oh, okay, that sounds fun. I'm really excited to read it. So yeah, I'm gonna read another Radley Sakers book, and I'm really excited about that. Next, I finished You Are Not Alone by Gray Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. So like I said earlier, I quite enjoyed The Wife Between Us. I hated I thought the anonymous girl was meh. Like, it was not that great. And I decided to pick You Are Not Alone, and I quite enjoyed this. I gave it a 4 out of 5 star. I loved the fact that a group of women are coming together to take down a toxic man. I love that. I really love that. So yeah, I quite enjoyed this one. And the twists and the turns were pretty crazy and kept me on my toes and just kept me interested also into the book. So yeah, I quite enjoyed this. And yes, I'm gonna pick another Gray Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. I still have The Golden Couple that I need to read, that came out in 2022, I think. Yeah, so I'm gonna read The Golden Couple. I'm quite excited to read it. So yeah, another successful read. One that was not that successful is The It Girl by Ruth Ware, which I'm really sad to say because I had high expectation. I wanted to love that book, but at the end I didn't. In the middle of it, I was quite enjoying the before and after part. I enjoyed also the characters that were they were pretty much all sketchy. I thought they could be all guilty of something, but at the end I was really disappointed with the ending. And I think I already said it, but yeah, I thought it was kind of lazy. I didn't like it. And you know, I'm particular with my endings, so yeah, didn't quite like it. It was not like a bad book, it was just a meh book. So it's a 3 out of 5 star for me. And yeah, I was kind of sad after reading that one, you know. And then I decided to pick 9 Lives by Peter Swanson, and I had kind of high expectation too for this one, because this is kind of a retelling of And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie, which I really love. This classic thriller mystery book. I hated the adaptation that Ruth Ware did with One by One. So I was kind of really excited for this one, but at the same time I was scared that I would not like another adaptation of And Then There Were None. But I'm happy to say that I quite enjoyed this. I was shook for multiple reasons, and this book kept me really into the story and really interested throughout the book. And the twists and the turns were really great. The reveals were also pretty well made, and I quite enjoyed the ending too. So this was a 4 out of 5 star. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm going to pick another Peter Swanson's book. Which really, 9 Lives was a book that was going to confirm if I will continue with Peter Swanson or not, because 8 Perfect Murders was good, every vow you break was absolutely garbage and stupid, and no woman would act like this. And I was kind of scared because in this one we're following like a bunch of characters, and some of them are women, especially like the FBI agent is a woman, and I was scared that he would again write his characters so unbelievably true. Like no woman would act and make those decisions as the character in Every Vow You Break did. Like no woman would do that. So I was scared, but I was surprised, and yeah, I quite enjoyed it. And then because the hit girl was a meh for me and I was sad, I decided to add a bonus book to this vlog, and I decided to pick In a Dark Dark Wood by Ruth Ware, and I quite enjoyed this one. It was a 4 out of 5 star. I think that her older stuff is maybe better, or I don't know. I still trust Ruth Ware, and I still trust that she's gonna write an amazing book in the future, like The Death of Mrs. Westaway or The Turn of the Key. I have hopes that she's gonna, you know, surprise me in the future with a book like that made me feel the same way. I'm just waiting for it. So yeah, but I'm happy to say that I quite enjoyed this one. And at the time that I was reading this, I just finished another book that kind of had a similar vibe to it, and that was You Were Invited by Amanda Jayatisa. And this one I didn't quite enjoy it, but the premise is kind of the same. So we're following a bride at her bachelorette party, and something happened, and yeah, we're trying to figure out like who's the killer, who's the bad guy, and it's in a secluded place, and I quite enjoyed this one more than I did the other one. So that's good, especially considering that this is her debut. Like it was a good first book for sure. So yeah, I think what I can keep from this video and what I learn about my reading is that some books by thriller mystery authors are just not for me, and that's okay, and that doesn't mean that all of their books are going to be garbage and that I'm not going to like them. I would like to do this with other genre, for example fantasy or sci-fi. I don't know, but I would like to do this in the future, or with other thriller mystery authors. I really enjoyed this video. I think this vlog really was eye-opening of that it's okay to not like one book, but that doesn't mean that all of the books are stupid and pointless. And yeah, I think that's what I learned, and I'm really happy I did this vlog. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Yes, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in a next video.